Subscribe or you'll be visited by the toll troll. Is it true you need to learn gold if you ever want to reach executive level? Does golf work that well for business and networking? LOL, you made me laugh, thanks. You aren't coming to Top Golf after work, Anon? It's half off Tuesday and the HR girls are coming. Are lessons worth the investment, brothers? If you find a good guy, it can be if you also put the work in. If you find a grifter or don't put the work in, it's a waste of money. Nothing replaces practice and time playing. How do you find a good coach? Find a scratch or better golfer or the best junior on the range and ask them who their coach is. My uncle teaches golf professionally and has met numerous celebrities, Arab oil barons, and all manner of rich folk. If you ever intend on being around these people, you should be able to play well enough without embarrassing yourself. Maybe, I don't know, as I'm not in that work environment, but it certainly can't hurt. And golf is loads of fun regardless. It's the most challenging yet rewarding sport I've ever played. And being outside for 3 to 4 hours is a good way to literally touch grass and give your mind a little break from the internet and screens. Golf got my business all the way up to level 7 and my networking to level 14. I literally cannot believe all of the business my business is doing from golf. I think people are moving towards BJJ, but maybe that's only because I'm poor. Zuckerberg and Musk talk about combat sports, not golf. Honestly, I've found that long-range rifle matches have way more execs and people in a variety of white-collar industry than golf does. Golf is boomer stuff. No. Having hobbies does. Being an interesting person. Being a beginner golfer will undoubtedly damage your progress. And you're not going to get good in 3 lessons. I network by doing coke with my coworkers. First $500 spent on golf is best spent on lessons to learn the fundamentals of the swing. Take 4 to 5 lessons every 2 weeks or once a month. Work on the things you learned at each lesson extensively before the next so you don't spend a lesson working on the same thing as the last lesson. When you play rounds, you'll have the tools to get around the course having learned fundamentals. You won't be playing well, but you'll be able to enjoy it. Etiquette is most important when you're new/bad. You're going to hit a lot of bad shots, so be sure to hit them quickly. Nothing is worse than a guy in your group who is making a mess and taking a long time to do it. 2 practice swings max, take them before your turn to hit, don't start them when it becomes your turn. Pick up your ball once you double par on a hole. You'll improve your score over time, but your scores will improve quicker if you keep in mind that golf isn't about making good shots, it's about limiting bad ones. A bad first shot means your second shot's objective is to put yourself in a good position for your third shot. One of the great games you can learn to play, and you can play long into old age. No, you don't have to play. But it helps. The key thing is that you spend 4+ hours with people you have a financial relationship with. That's a long time. Golf collapses the time necessary to create trust. Same is true with drinking. If I close a bar with dudes, odds are they'll offer me a job at some point. This is good except the double par advice. Most new golfers will never finish a hole if you do that. If it's a packed course on a weekend and you're 4 deep waiting to tee? Sure. But for quiet rounds or more casual stuff at a muni while you're learning, play until 10 shots. You don't need lessons. The swing is one fluid motion, always look at the ball, the rest is just muscle memory. You shouldn't swing too hard yet too weak, once that's dialed and you shoot straight as an arrow. True, but it's near impossible to learn the right swing without guidance because of how unintuitive golf swings are. Lessons not necessary, but you almost need a vet to analyze your swing and drill the nuances.